special, because yes,
If you got a water bill that's been late, an account that's been late pretty consistently, there's gonna be late charges or not?
No,
I got a developer that owes me $100,000 since December of '07. Can I waive fine until then?
it was Charlotte basically handled. She would not charge late fees for people that, you know, said, well, I only get paid then. But that was a burden that she had to carry.
and sometimes they paid on the 20th, sometimes they got paid on the 25th, and she had to make the decision, and that wasn't fair to make her have to make that decision. She didn't really
I'm
have the
sorry,
authority to
that's
do that.
Charlotte's job, and I'm also sorry, but I asked a question. Who did Mr. Shaheen have this agreement with? He doesn't know. There were 10 accounts, more or less, that had some type of verbal agreement. Now, somehow, Doug, you know, because you sent me that response, there were 10 accounts, more or less, that had some type of verbal agreement. So I think the request is a very simple request. I really don't care if Charlotte is put out. I'd like to know who those 10 accounts are. That is in your response to me. So somehow you must know that there are approximately 10, give or take. And I don't think that is an onerous, burdensome request to make to Charlotte to ask her to ferret out those 10 folks. And as Councilman Vick has said, when those folks come in, it's pretty simple. It should be fairly clear to be able to go back in history and say, yes, they have historically paid. Part of the problem that we have is that Charlotte indiscriminately and with inequity charges some late fees and doesn't charge others. So we pass an ordinance that says, pay by this date or you're going to get a late fee. Well, one, we should have announced that. We certainly should tell it to people.